What's up, guys? And today I am back. I know it's been a while. We're back with a relocation franchise series. I've changed the Detroit Tigers into the Las Vegas Gamblers. So we'll see how we do in this. It'll be interesting. The Tigers are definitely not one of the best teams in the league, but let's check out that pitching rotation and let's check out the lineup, the pitching rotation, everything. Michael Fulmer, I like him. I like him as my ace. I like him a lot. Matthew Boyd, I like both of those two guys. I really do. One's 26 and one's 29. Matthew Boyd's getting a little bit on the old side. I like both of those two, though. Shayo Ching-Chang could be going to the bullpen. He could be going to a different spot as a starter. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what I do with him. I could release him. There's a lot of options with a guy this young at a 78 overall. He could be good trade. A great trade piece. Zach Godley, I like him at my 4 spot or my 5. One of the two. As long as he's there, I like that. I would not want to put him in the bullpen. Daniel Norris. I think he could be a guy that goes into the bullpen. Either Shayo Ching-Chang or Daniel Norris will be going to the bullpen. Because I'm going to look to get one starter. Most probably. And if you look at the bullpen, it's horrible. It's just awful. The only two guys I want to talk about is Joe Jimenez. Great player. He's going to be my closer. Unless he really does not do good, he's going to be my closer. And Spencer Turnbull's the other guy that I just don't want to get rid of. The rest of these guys, we need an entirely new bullpen. This will not get us through anything. And if I can just wipe out the bullpen except for Turnbull and Jimenez, we could be in a good spot. Eventually. I mean, I'm not going to release these players. Maybe use some in trades, maybe use some in AAA and see how they develop, because some of these guys are young. They're just not MLB ready, I don't think. I know I've been gone, and another topic I want to get to is I know I've been gone for a while. I just want to, when you guys hit over 5 views or 5 views on a video, that's when I'll post the next video. So because I want to know that at least some of you guys are watching my videos. Another thing is, above me right now there will be an icon. Press on that and I'll explain it later. Alright, Victor Reyes. This is a guy that I would like to move to a different position, because I'm going to look to get a really good right fielder. Now he's playing center field right now. That's that. Second baseman, he could play a lot of positions. Harold Castro, he could play a lot of positions. Miguel Cabrera, he's old. I want to get rid of him because of this nasty contract. $31 million. It's just too much. Jonathan Schoop, he's going to be my second baseman. He's got 1 year left. I'm going to try to re-sign him, or this Harold Castro, if it doesn't work out, can go into his role. Cameron Maybin, he's 32, right fielder. As I said, I'm looking to get an all-star right fielder just to carry the team. We need somebody to work around in this. I really don't feel like I have that. If Miguel Cabrera was younger, maybe he would be my guy, but right now we have nobody to work around. Austin Romaine, he's a good catcher, 31 years old. Could use him as a trade piece. We also have Jake Rogers, 70 overall. Could also use him as a trade piece to try to get another catcher. Now, wouldn't be surprised if Austin Romaine is the catcher. Travis Demerit, he can play a lot of positions at 25. He can play second, third, center field, right field, and he's at left field right now. He could be moved. He could stay there. Nico Goodrum can play any other position on the field other than catcher. So I think I'm going to actually move him to a different position and get a good shortstop. And this Jeremiah Calerio, he's a third baseman. I think I'm going to use Nico Goodrum. move him to third, give get a better shortstop. Miguel Cabrera and CJ Cron, that's going to be interesting. CJ Cron could take over for Miguel Cabrera just because of that nasty contract and how old he is. I might try anything to get him out of here, and the rest of the bench looks decent. I mean, I really want to get him out of here. This is the farm system, so we got Parker Metas in AAA. He could be a part, or he could be a part of a trade or part of the team eventually. Frank Schwindel could be used. I don't know. There's other guys here, and I'm gonna use some of them for trade. Gonna use some for our team later in the season. This is what the budget's looking like. $806K a week, not one of the best budgets. Miguel Cabrera is just nasty contract. Jordan Zimmerman, I really want to get rid of. Those are my main guys. Contracts go down after them, so I'm gonna try to make CJ Cron, yeah, kinda. I'm gonna try to make a trade, and I'll see you guys after I make that trade. Alright guys, this is the trade I think I got a steal from the Astros. Ryan Presley, Joe Smith, and Brian Abreu. He is an A potential, Brian Abreu. If you guys watch baseball, I'm thinking you guys know who Ryan Presley is. And Joe Smith, he's a 36-year-old, 2-year, $4 million contract. That's not horrible. If he doesn't do good, we'll just release him after 2 years. Ryan Presley, he's going to be the ace guy, the main guy we try to get in this trade, and we're going to be giving up the Jordan Zimmerman, who I really wanted to give up. So that's the first trade. I have another one in mind. I'll see you guys if I can get that trade done. Peace out. Jorge Polanco. He's the guy that I want to get. He's that shortstop. I told you guys that I was going to move Nico Goodrum, whatever his name is, to third. And that's what we're going to do. We're giving up the starting pitcher, Franklin Perez. I don't think I'm going to feature him. We're also giving up Doel Lugo. So, I mean, I don't think I'll use him. And we're giving up the starting third baseman, as I said, Jamar Calaridio. For Jorge Polanco, he's a 26-year-old. He's going to be that minor superstar, and he might actually be that superstar. Nico Goodrum, he's going to move to third. He could be that kind of superstar that I get. But I have another trade in mind. I'm going to try to get a superstar, but I'll be back. Alright, John Means is who I'm going to go after. Yes, he's 20 next. He's 26, B potential, 75 overall. He doesn't need to get paid until after this year. Then he'll probably need to get paid. As you can see, his stats are very good. And his pitches are pretty good with the fastball and the changeup, slider, and curveball. We are gonna be giving up Daz Cameron. I don't think I'll feature him. Frank Schwindel and Cole Peterson. Cole Peterson's a shortstop, so I'll see you guys. I have another trade in mind, and I think this one is gonna be the big bang, the one that gives me my big player, my big legend, the big guy to build around other than Jorge Polanco. I have a trade in mind. I don't think it will work. I gotta go and I gotta find another player. He's gotta be young, so it's gonna be hard to find, but I'll see you guys after I find that trade, which might take a while. So I'll see you guys when I do get that trade done. We got the trade done. Joey Gallo. He's gonna be the guy I build around. 26 years old, A potential, 86 overall, 4.4 million. We are getting a lot of contract right here for what we're trading away, but I'm still so pumped. Without this Leody Tavares, I still have some space, so I figured why not throw in a center fielder. We could end up needing him. I don't know. I just threw him in. So we are giving up Isaac Paredes because we already have our third baseman, Riley Green. He's 19 years old and A potential. I really did not want to trade him, but he had to be traded to get this deal through. And the other guy that I'm going to trade is Parker Meadows, who I said we might feature, but with a new right fielder and Joey Gallo, I don't think I'm going to need him. And Victor Reyes is going to play center field for us. Cameron Maybin will probably be Joey Gallo's backup. So I like this trade a lot. We are gaining a lot of cap space in Demerit. I think I'm gonna leave him in left field. Maybe not. It depends. But I think those are all the trades I want to make. I think I might go into free agency. So I'll see you guys once I go into free agency. Alright, the first guy that I want to get is Aroydis Vizcaino. I'm gonna get him for 2 years. He's gonna be a closer, bullpen. It's gonna be a normal contract with club option. In case he doesn't do good, we can drop him off after this season. He's 29 years old. He's asking for some money. He wants more money than 5.5, maybe 5.7. No, 5.8. Oh, maybe 6. We're gonna have to give him 7 million. 6.5? 6.5? Holy, he's really wanting some money. 7 million, I mean, for 2 years, if we decide to keep him, that's 14 million. I might just drop him off after this year. That was way more than it should have been. The second guy that I want to go after is Elvis Araujo. This guy looks very good, 28 years of age. I'm going to sign him to the same type of contract, 2 years, club option, so we can drop him off if he doesn't do good after this year. We're going to try to push this down. Can we push it down to 1.5? 1.5? Yup. Okay, that was actually a pretty good contract that we got him for, 1.5 million. Another guy, let's see, what else can I go to? Do I go for this Mendez guy or do I go for Rodriguez? Who am I gonna go for? Or do I go with an older type guy? Like, I mean, I'm looking at CDL, Diaz. I think Hernandez, Hughes is here, Magia. David Hernandez is there. I think I'm gonna take David Hernandez actually. I like him. I think I'm gonna take him for a 1 year, maybe 1 year, or should I give him the same deal? No, I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give him the 2 year. I'm gonna give him a 2 year club option. Same thing. A backloaded contract. He wants more on the salary. 4.5 million, maybe 5.5. He took it. That's a big contract signing. That's all I want to do in the free agency for pitching right now. I'm just gonna finish all I have to do, and I'll show you guys the final lineup when it's done. So until then, I'll be back. Alright, this is what the pitching rotation is looking like after we fixed it up. Michael Fulmer, like I said, and Matthew Boyd are still at the top. John Means, who we traded for, is at the 3. Xiao Shang's at the 4. And Zach Godley is at the 5. Spencer Turnbull is my long relief with Daniel Norris, who was the starter, and I moved him to the bullpen. Ryan Presley, so I got him off of a trade. I actually think I want to do this. Yeah, like that. Alright, Joe Smith, I got him off the trade as well. I got Elvis off free agency along with David Hernandez and Aroydis Vizcaino. Don't know how to say his name. That's going to be tough, but that looks like a pretty solid bullpen considering what we started out with. And I mean, we got some older dudes on the team, but I mean, it is what it is. We're fine. I'm fine with that. Joe Jimenez, I'm really looking forward to, hoping that he does very, very good this season. All right, now the lineup. Victor Reyes, center field. I like that. CJ Cron, DH. As you guys know, I couldn't get Miguel Cabrera in any sort of trade. It's just awful. Joey Gallo, Jorge Polanco, Jorge at the 34, Miguel at the 5, Shoop at the 6, Nico Goodrum at 7, Travis Demerit at 8, and Austin Romain at 9. As you guys can see, Nico Goodrum got switched to third base. I actually think I'm going to make that change, and that's probably the only change I want to make to the lineup right now. Now, as you guys, I talked about a poll earlier. I said I'd explain it later. Right above me, you should see a poll. It'll ask, click on it, and it'll ask, what team should I rebuild? If you guys would pick one of the teams, or the last option, continue the relocation franchise, which is this franchise. I would like to know what you guys want to do. The teams that I can rebuild, that I will rebuild, are up there. And then if you guys choose one of those teams, I will have the same options. 3 teams, one not, one relocation choice. One more thing I want to talk about. When I'm gone, I'm going to try to take Miguel Cabrera out of here, but it is what it is. I'll make a video at the All-Star break, trade deadline, playoffs, and then free agency, and then a video like this at the beginning of the season. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to answer the poll. Peace out.